Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews. Look at this unlabeled can with a piece of tape on the front of it. This is Frog Level Brewing Company. They're down in North Carolina. This is their Salamander Slam, which is an American IPA. My good friend Tim, good friend of mine, lives down there and close enough to the brewery that he swung by there and picked up a couple of different beers. Brought me one of these and another one from them. I have had one beer from them up till now. And this will be the second one, and I have one more in the fridge. It'll be the third one we're going to do reviews on. And he tells me that they had something going on with their labeling machine, and this come right off the line when he was there. So they wrote, the guys there put a piece of tape or something on there and wrote on what it was. So Tim, thanks a bunch, my brother. I do appreciate it. This is a 7%er. Like I may have told you that. I don't think we're going to have a whole lot of other information on it. Let's take a quick look. Untapped has it at 73 IBUs. They have 68 written in ink on the can here. So evidently this one was a little bit lower. And the can that I'm seeing here on Untapped and Beer Advocate is a big 16-ounce can, where this is a little 12. Probably a different batch from what this one is. So, other than that, commercial description, hop flavors are moderately high and floral to citrusy. The malts add complexity and give the beer a pleasant flavor, a golden color, and support the hop aspect. So take a hike if you love the smell of the woods after a fall rain. Let our English style India Pale Ale IPA take you there. The only thing missing are the bugs. So that's it. Let's get it open. Let's pop the top on this thing. And this is about as fresh as you can get them when they come right off the line there at the brewery. So cuisine is curried in Thai cheeses of pepper, Monterey pepper jack, sharp, blue cheddar, your stronger cheeses, meats, poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. I'll add grilled meat to that. Glass right a pint, glass, Becker, 9 tumbler mug, size Sidel. I'm using my favorite tulip glass today, and not recommended for extended celery, guys. Since it didn't have a label, I don't know if it has a date. I don't see anything on it, so I don't know if they're dating their stuff. The other can that I have in there does have a label on it, so we'll look and see if there's any kind of dating going on with that. So if they're going to produce this, they need to be thinking about a dating machine. But anyway, about a finger ahead on that pour. Looks very cloudy. I don't know if that's a chill haze or it's actually a non-filtered beer. With the information I've got, I don't know. So let's get it to the nose. A little bit of citrusiness in there, a hint of some pine. It's got a nice floral citrusy aroma, guys. I'd say it's in the middle of the road. It's not a West Coast style, it's not a New England style. Seems to have a tad bit more hop presence than the English style, but some of the English styles do have a little bit more. So they're calling it an English style. Somewhere between an English and an East Coast style there, guys. Got a nice aroma. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Tim. A little more maltiness in the taste, which leads me to go back to what I just said. More of an English / East Coast style. more of a balance between the hops and the malts. Nothing, the malt's not overpowering anything, and the hops are not overpowering anything. More of a balance. Decent beer. Not outstanding, not world class. Decent beer right now. So let me sip on it, let her taste it, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Well, it's a decent beer, guys. Not world class or outstanding or anything like that, but a nice example of an East Coast / English style IPA. A little bit of hop presence on there, a little bit of malt. Seems to be kind of balanced. If it wasn't for the IBUs being as big as they are, I would say it'd be a good transitional beer or something to get into it, but it's a little on the strong side as far as the IBUs for a single IPA, being 73 IBUs. That's a little heavy for a single. Something that you'd want to try to get into. It's probably going to be a little too bitter if this is the first IPA you've ever had. There are some that are a little lower than that doesn't have that, but if you don't like that big hop West Coast style, New England style, super piney, grapefruity, pineapple, this may be a good one to try other than the bitterness. So, final chug. That's a tasty beer, guys. It is. But like I said, I think they need to have a dating machine, whether they do or not. Like I said, I got one more in there. We'll look on the bottom of it or somewhere on there and see if there's any kind of dating on it. But if we're going to produce IPAs, I feel like they already have a dating machine, and maybe everything is flying off the shelves for these guys. I don't know. Tim actually picked these up at the brewery, so I know they're fresh. Don't get much fresher than picking them up at the brewery. But anyway, decent beer, guys. I think it's a B beer, and that's where I'll put it. 85 right down the middle. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 84. We're pretty close. We're 1 digit away from what they're saying. And final check-in, Untapped has it at 3.61, which is in their B range also. So, it's a B beer, guys. Basically, is what it is. If you've had this one from Frog Level Brewing Company out of North Carolina, this is their Salamander Slam, and they're calling it an English IPA. Very nice for that. They're not claiming it to be a New England style or a West Coast style or any of that kind of stuff. They're telling you right off the bat that it's an English style, which is more of a herbal, floral, earthy hop presence than that up in your face hop presence that those other styles have. So, if you've had this one from them, let me know what you think, guys. Until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.